Okay, here's the second video for test topic 7 test key version 1 answers. This one I made it possible. When I say an absolute minimum at x equals 5, students are still confused what happens. At x equals 5, that's a line, boys and girls. That line is right here. The absolute minimum is just whatever y value is the absolute minimum of the graph. So you can draw the graph however you want as long as you try to make the minimum right here on the x equals 5 line. And then obviously you have to accommodate the other requirements that are drawn. This one I made possible, and you can draw it something like that. This is factor theorem. You change the sign for factor theorem, not for remainder theorem. This is remainder theorem, sorry. Wait, this is factor theorem. It is a factor because the remainder is 0. There's the synthetic division right there. Seeing structure, this one, I wrote down the characteristics of this structure right here, but I also dictated you had to write it in vertex or standard form. Standard form looks like this. You couldn't give me like x plus 3 and x minus 8. That's factored form, unless you multiplied it out. Some kind of vertex form with h negative and k negative, because the vertex is down here, would have fit too. And to factor completely, factor by grouping. This one I made it so it had a difference of 2 squares. You had to split up more. Then on to similarity and right triangle trigonometry. Yeah, we got plenty of time to finish this video. This one was designed, draw your triangle, label your sides. This one was designed to be used for law of sines. You don't know G, that's its opposite side, but you do know J and its opposite side. So you set up J right here and set it equal to 1 fraction for G. Cross multiply and solve for sine of G, and then take inverse sine to find this degree measurement. The next page is sum of, I use sine, and it's a sum of 60 plus 45. Okay, you break up 60 and 45 as it says with the formula, and use the unit circle standard measurements, multiply together. The airport problem here was designed to be used with law of cosines. However, cosine of an obtuse angle, that's going to make, when you plug in cosine of 130, it's going to be negative. Look what happens. It changes this quantity to negative. What happens when you subtract a negative? It becomes adding right there. That's how you got this big number, and then take the square root to find 136. This is the flag problem. This is just the Talisa shadow problem with one extra step. If you guys remember, tangent, there's the Talisa shadow problem of the tree right there. Tangent of 48 times 47 finds the answer. All you had to do was just realize and draw a good picture, add this person's height, or their eyes are 6.5, and you're done. And then lastly, let's see, this one was very straightforward. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, so the sines cancel. You're getting 1 over cotangent, so dividing is multiplying by the reciprocal. What is that? It's just tangent. Okay, that's it for the video.